You can do it while you're getting ready in the morning. You can be cooking. You can be doing homework with the kids. I'll wear it anywhere because it goes under your clothes. Nobody even knows you have it on. It's genius. It's so easy and perfect. I think consistency is so important to having a healthy lifestyle, and the Flex Belt fits in so beautifully because it's so easy to do every day. So it's really just smart. I'm just being smart.
It is super smart. It's one of my fitness secrets, not a secret because 126,000 of these have been picked up. But it's the Flex Belt. This is FDA cleared for abdominal toning and strengthening without you doing anything. In fact, I'm wearing it right now, and in just a second, you're going to see it make an abdominal contraction. What that is doing is, again, FDA cleared, just what they do at the doctor's offices with that EMS technology. It's contracting the muscles to give you the core that you want. This is not only the Flex Belt today, though, at QVC at this great price. This is the Flex Belt, which has been so popular, but you get an accessory basically thrown in there for free because the Flex Belt alone is $199 value. We're giving you the same technology in either the Flex Arms, which actually gives you that technology to contract and release the muscles in the arms, or what you're seeing right there, the Flex Mini, which we're talking about the hiney. You put it on your hiney, and it contracts those muscles to give you the bum that you want. You get this, and then you get one of these basically for free. $199.95 on our featured price. 6 easy payments. That's the best that we do, and a 30-day love it or return it guarantee. Brian Wade is here, co-creator of this wonderful product that I've been using and loving for forever. And he's also a personal trainer. Hi, sweetheart.
Hi, how are you?
He's also a pretty recognizable TV star these days. You might have seen him. So we're so excited to have him here. He doesn't get to be here very often. We don't do a value like this very often, and this is a great time to do it.
Yeah, did you say 126,000?
Yeah.
Gosh, like Oprah. You get a belt.
You get a belt. Everybody gets a belt. You get better abs.
No, it's great. We've been on air 5.5 years now with the Flex Belt, and we decided this year, because of the success of our Flex Belt, which I have mine on as well, I'm going to let this contraction pass for a second. It's going to slowly ramp back up, contract my abs as you see there, upper, middle, lower, and those hard to reach obliques, and then release. And it's going to do that. I have mine on program 7 over 30 minutes of contractions while I'm hosting the show with you. So when I get out of here, I don't have to worry about working my abs, which I love to work out. But I'm like the rest of you, I hate training my core, but I do know it's the most important aspect of my entire training program, so I keep it up with the Flex Belt.
And sometimes you don't know how to train your core appropriately because there's a lot of muscles in there, and it's important for functional movements as well. I want to remind you real quick, you're getting the Flex Belt, which is for your core, but you're also getting the accessory along with it. So the Flex Arms, and I'll show you, I'll put those on Brian, and you can see how they contract your arms, or the Flex Mini, which is for the hiney. Right. You put it on your bum, again, all FDA cleared, and as opposed to having to do this kind of thing, these or these or this stuff.
Right, the Jane Fonda workouts.
Yeah, is doing it all for you when you put it on the hiney. Right. That's how that works. I will tell you, the Flex Arms tends to sell out quicker, so be quick on that one. 6 easy payments. Here's the proof. Before and afters.
Yes, we love our before and afters. We have thousands of these because we turn skeptics into believers at the Flex Belt. We love to give the challenge of try it, because as soon as you try it and feel the contraction, you'll be hooked. Like Jeremiah here, he obviously lost some body fat through proper diet and training. We are not a fat loss product, but all of the definition that you see in his midsection and his oblique area was from using the Flex Belt 5 days a week, 30 minutes a day for 6 weeks. You can expect these same results as well if you use it as we direct you to. Just like Courtney here, she crushed it as well. I love the fact that she lost some body fat because we at the Flex Belt want to encourage a healthy lifestyle, not just training, but we want to encourage healthy diet, proper training, and that's why one of the reasons we created the Flex Belt was to help with that problem area of your midsection, to train it properly, perfectly every time, just like Courtney. 5 days a week, 30 minutes a day, 6 weeks, you can expect these same results. We're still in summer. It's hot. People are wearing less clothing. They want that nice firm midsection. This is the easiest way to go about it, is training your core seamlessly with the flex belt.
There is a lot of guilt at taking time for yourself. This has been one of our secrets, not secrets because we share it with you. And I'm talking about Kim here because she uses this as well, to be able to train a very important part in your body, not just for vanity, but also for functional movements, lifting children, all that kind of stuff, without having to take out extra time. There's her contraction there.
Yes.
This is not hurt. It's not stinging you. It's not buzzing you. It just works. It's the same thing they're using in doctor's offices.
That's right. It's called EMS. It's been FDA cleared for years and years and years. And what it does is it sends an electrical impulse to the nerves that are connected to your muscles, causing them to contract and relax. So you don't feel any electrocution or any shocking, none of that. All you feel is a deep contraction like you would get if you were doing all the other exercises that you would normally have to do to train your core. Get down on a dirty old floor, do the 4 or 5 different exercises that you normally have to do. You don't have to do that anymore. The flex belt trains every muscle in your entire core all at the same time while you're cooking dinner.
Right.
While you're going for a walk, taking your dog out,
And
sitting on the couch watching TV.
All of your muscles, all your core muscles, and all the way around too. So
That's
the ones
right.
back here, which are really, really important for all those functional movements that we're talking about. Watch how Kim puts this on. It's FDA cleared, it's medical grade gel pads. You can find your belly button, you can put it on.
That's right. And we wanted to make the flex belt as easy to use as possible, so we made it completely goof proof. If you can find where your belly button is, this large medical grade center pad goes right over that belly button, and then the oblique pads fit on your sides. Now for larger waistlines, you just move it out with the markers here. It fits up to a 54-inch waist, so you don't already have to be in great shape like Kim or Kirsten to start using the flex belt. You can use it and train through subcutaneous fat because you still have abdominal muscles.
And it's still important to train those muscles even if you have a layer of fat. It's
That's
very,
right.
very important.
Very important. So Kim is going to find her program. She likes program 7, which you can see right there. And now she is in complete control normally. I'm going to kind of control it now. So these up arrows here control the intensity levels. So she's on 57 on one side, 62, 63 on the other, and that's because everyone has a more dominant side. So you can control each side independently. Again, you're in complete control of how hard or easy you make those contractions. So it's not like a one stimulation fits all. It's as hard or as easy as you want to make it, and for as long as you want to make it. We have programs that are 20 minutes all the way up to 40-minute programs.
The other thing Kim is wearing, and you would be wearing it on dry skin, I mean on unclothed skin, but
Right.
we're being a family-friendly
Yeah, so this is the
here.
flex belt and this is the mini. So these are
So
two
you
separate
choose.
items.
You get the belt. Do you want the mini, which is working all of those muscles, or do you want the arm? She has on the mini, which is for the bum right now.
Right.
This is doing the same thing that if you were doing things like these, if you were doing squats,
That's right.
if you were doing the donkey kicks, I mean, it's doing all of those things without you having to do any of those things I
Right.
just said.
It trains the whole glute area, plus the insertion point, the back of that leg, that's so hard to train. So if you're suffering from a knee problem, a hip problem, lower back problems that prevents you from doing those types of exercises, that's when it's even more important to grab the mini because it'll keep your legs and your rear end, which is a giant muscle, very strong.
You get to choose because this is usually $199 alone.
Yes.
These are $129. We're basically throwing this in. So do
free.
you want for the high knee, the thighs, the legs, hard to train, or do you want for the arms?
Right, and I'll come over and put these on. So big tricep pad sits there. I'm gonna wrap this around, Velcro enclosure, simple. And then Kirsten's gonna put the other one on for me. Now I could do this by myself, I just prefer her to do it.
Thank you.
All I need now is just some palm fronds waving at me and some grapes.
A little drink.
But anyways, what I would do is, see the cord here? I would unplug my power control unit from my flex belt. As you see here, which everyone gets a power control unit, I plug it right into my arms, if I can do that there. And then I'm off to the races, flexing away with my arms. So bicep pad's gonna hit right here, which you see. It's gonna cause my bicep muscle to contract. It will release, and then it's gonna hit the back of my arms back here and train my triceps. So reverse dips, tricep pushdowns, all of those
All that
exercises
stuff
that
you
you would
usually have to
normally
do.
do to train your arms, is done seamlessly with the Flex arms.
So remember, you get a choice of, do you want the Flex arms or do you want the Flex Mini, which is for the bum? Basically thrown in, because this is $199 alone. These are $129 alone. You choose between the two. Arm sells out first. It's 6 easy payments today, which is the best we do. Featured price and a 30-day love it or return it guarantee. I know you might not be feeling great about yourself over the summer and indulging a little bit. This is one way to get there without having to do a whole lot. And there's a very specific science behind this. There's a doctor who talks about why this type of stimulation, especially for your tummy, is important. Dr. Bakari, take a listen.
One of the things nice about the Flex Belt are the different number of programs, and the different programs are different periods of time, but also they change the intensity and the length of the contractions, the length of the rest periods, so your muscles are always adapting to a changing stimulus. You know, in the field we call that muscle confusion, because if you lift weights or do any exercise program, if you do the same overload stimulus time and time again, your body's going to get used to it and tends to plateau. By constantly changing your workout routine, okay, it's going to maximize the benefits, because your body always has to adapt to a changing stimulus. And that's what's nice about the Flex Belt and the different programs, is you're always challenging the muscle in a different fashion, so your body never gets used to one workout all the time. It never gets bored. It's always adapting and always changing.
That's right. Can we go back to that graphic at the end there? It shows a perfect graphic of our actual gel pad placements. That's actually one of the patents we have on the belt. So the one over the belly button and the two oblique pads are actually where the major nerve bundles are that branch out and are connected to every muscle in your core. And as Kirsten pointed out earlier, those obliques wrap all the way around the back. So not everyone was born with a lower back. There's so many lower back issues in our country. It's not because everyone has a bad lower back. It's because everyone's core is usually weak, and there's barriers to that. It's, I don't know how to train my core. It hurts my back or my lower neck. I don't want to lay, I don't have time. We have bypassed all of those excuses with the Flex Belt by making it seamless.
You get the belt, then you choose, do you want the arms or do you want the Mini, which is for the bum? You choose which one. It basically comes along with it for free, because usually it's $129 for the extra accessories. 6 easy payments is the best we do, and we don't get this guy very often, so today is your day to get it. Thank you, sir.
Yes, thank you.
Don't go anywhere.